welcome to night 56 of History Bedtime Stories. In bed, in our pajamas. Tonight I want to take you back out to Belle Isle, and I got out a postcard to show you the island as an aerial view. And do you see that little bridge coming over from Jefferson Avenue across the Detroit River and landing on the island? Today that's called the Douglas MacArthur Bridge, and it's the third bridge on its second name to connect the millions and millions of Detroiters yearly who travel out onto our island getaway in the middle of the Detroit River for recreation, sports, boating, and fishing. Now, the original bridge to Belle Isle was opened on June 25th, 1889. Here is a postcard marked 1916 showing that bridge. It is a largely wood and tar structure, and it was never designed for cars. Take a look at these photos from the Burton Historical Collection. You can see that it's really for pedestrians, for horse and buggy, although there were definitely cars on it. And this spurred wealthy Detroiters to say, maybe we should rebuild a bridge. Maybe we should have a new fancy automotive welcoming bridge in Detroit. And by 1905, there was really hot and heavy discussion about tearing down the old Belle Isle Bridge and building something new that would be more accommodating to cars. But for the average Detroiter, they didn't have a car in 1905. The normal people, the bread and butter, the workforce was relying on public transportation, horse and buggy, and their own darn feet. So the idea of spending all of this city money, municipal money, to build a new bridge when the bridge they had was working for them, they were not going to let the small segment of car owners kind of get away with it. So proposal after proposal is voted down. And then on April 27th, 1915, there is a maintenance worker with his buggy. It's like this metal cart, and it has braziers that are heating up tar, liquefying tar, so that they can re-tar the bridge. This tarring helped keep the bridge waterproof and sort of sealed from the elements. And as they're pushing this brazier cart down the bridge, doing the tarring, a mighty gust of wind comes, knocks the brazier over, it lights the bridge on fire, and it burns. I mean, it is absolutely engulfed in flame. And while the Detroit Fire Department races pump boats to fight the fire, it is lost almost from the get-go. The bridge burns for days. Almost immediately after the flames are put out, there starts to be talk of a conspiracy that maybe Detroit's mayor, a guy at the time named Oscar Marks, allowed the bridge to catch fire or even helped it do so. But none of that was ever proven. As far as legally, it was a good, honest mistake. The bridge simply caught fire when that brazier tipped over. From 1916 to 1923, a temporary bridge is put in place. And it's temporary. It's built fast. It's not built to last a great length of time. It is simply there while they're waiting for construction on what will be the new bridge to start. It gets kind of a bad reputation because the surfacing for the bridge is simply wood planks. And if you've ever ridden your bicycle across wood planks, you know it makes that noise as you pass plank to plank. Same for a car. So people call it the noisy bridge or the click-clack bridge. And no one loves it, but nobody's mad about it because, again, temporary bridge. When that bridge comes down following the completion of the new bridge, which opens November 1st, 1923, this bridge, you know we have a postcard, is called the George Washington Bridge. And the George Washington Bridge is really something spectacular. At 2,193 feet long, it is a $3 million project. $3 million in 19... Oh, are you being on the video? This is our cat, Vern. In 1923 is just about 35 million in today's money. So, I mean, we're talking an expensive bridge, and it is massive. It has 5 spans of traffic, sidewalks on each side, these beautiful illuminated light posts, and it really is something special. Here's another postcard view. The bridge is renamed the Douglas MacArthur Bridge for General Douglas MacArthur following a vote of the Detroit Common Council on February 18th, 1942. Same bridge, different name. It remains the access point for thousands and thousands of Detroiters getting out to the island to this day, and I hope next time you're on it, you'll take a little pause and remember every Detroiter who's ever gone over all 3 of our bridges to Belle Isle. Wash your hands. We'll see you tomorrow night.